I'm Mrs. Wake.
And I'm Mr. Scott, and today we're going to talk you through some science activities that you can do at home.
And have a look at what happens once you add dishwashing liquid.
And if you give it a moment to settle, the oil and the water will separate because they are different densities.
Hello, Stickman. He's having a little dance.
Hi scientists, Mr. Scott and Mrs. Wake here. We hope you enjoyed our science experiments from last week. This week we'd like to share with you a few more fun science experiments which you can do with some household objects. Enjoy!
Alright scientists, for our next experiment all you're going to need are some balloons and some paper. If you can find tissue paper it's a little bit easier, but paper should work fine, and some scissors. Now what we're going to try to do in this experiment is we're going to try and make this ghost that I have cut out here. This ghost is going to dance. Okay, and the way that we do this is first you need to blow up your balloon. Once it's fully blown up, you're going to rub it either on a jumper, especially if it's a fleecy jumper, or you can rub it on your hair. And what that should do is that builds up a static charge on the balloon, and that static charge has the ability, or it should have the ability, to attract light objects towards it. So let's see if it's going to work.
No.
Ooh, ooh.
Alright, for this experiment, girls and boys, we are going to make our very own volcanoes. So you'll need some baking soda, again, which you can find easily in the supermarket. Your parents might have some at home already in the cupboard. I'm going to add a little bit of food colouring, just for effect, to make it look really nice and colourful. Some green, some red, oh, not much red left, never mind, and some blue. Okay, the next thing you'll need is some dishwashing liquid. So we can add a little bit of dishwashing liquid to the bottles. And this will help with the bubbling at the end of the reaction. Now you can also add a little bit of water to these if you want to make it into a bit of a paste. Give it a swish around. This will help with the reaction. Not too much, just enough to make a little paste. Alright, then your final ingredient is some vinegar, and what we're going to do now is just add a little bit of vinegar to your jars, your cups, whatever you're working in, and we'll have a look at the reaction. Your little mini volcanoes at home, starting to fizz up and bubble away with the acid and vinegar reacting with the baking soda. And there you have it, your very own homemade volcanoes.
Alright scientists, for this experiment we're going to make some mini volcanoes using a lemon, some food colouring, red, orange, whichever, and some baking soda. Okay, so what you need to do for this one, first of all you're going to cut your lemon in half. Okay, and then you want to get some of the juice out of the lemon, so just get yourself a teaspoon and just press down inside the flesh of the lemon, just get all of that juice out. Okay, so it should look quite wet on the inside. Then you get some of your food colouring, drop that in. Then you get some of your baking soda, and when you drop this in, you should start seeing a fizzy reaction. And there we have it, your very own lemon volcano. Well, Kellett, I hope you really enjoyed that. I certainly did. I got so excited I went all the way home and I tried some of the experiments myself. If you managed to do any yourself, and if you had a lot of fun doing it, send some pictures or some videos to your teacher, or even to me or Miss Wake, and we'll be able to share them with the rest of your classes to see how many scientists we have at Kellett. Hope you had a lot of fun. See you again soon.